Let me ask y'all a question. Why do y'all think that President Obama went so hard after Michael Flynn? Why did he do that? And why even to this day is Michael Flynn still not exonerated by this dude Sullivan, Judge Sullivan? Why? We've seen the notes. We've seen even the most recent notes that came out showing that Vice President Joe Biden suggested using the Logan Act against Michael Flynn because they said that, well, let me just back up and say that they had a meeting about Michael Flynn in the Oval Office with President Obama. Okay, James Comey, Susan Rice, Sally Yates, Joe Biden, okay, and there's a couple more people I forget. They were there in the Oval Office planning and scheming and devising a way to get Michael Flynn, right? They sent agents into the White House. They sent some agents to try to get him caught up, but that didn't get him caught up. His call with the Russians were good. That's what Comey said. So they tried to come up with another way. And Joe Biden said, he suggested, let's consider the Logan Act. Let's try to get him on the Logan Act, which no civilian should be able to contact foreign powers and try to talk over American policies. Right? Well, he wasn't just a civilian. Michael Flynn wasn't just a civilian at that time. He was a part of the cabinet for President Donald Trump. But the question remains. The question is, why are they still fighting so hard? Do y'all remember back during the time when President Donald Trump moved from the Oval Office and moved into the Trump Tower? All right? He moved into the Trump Towers because he felt like he was being spied on. Okay. So he moved from there. Then he moved down to, I think he moved to Mar-a-Lago or somewhere else because the Trump Towers were tapped into. Well, Michael G. Flynn, the son of Michael Flynn, was texting out some heavy stuff around that time, y'all. Some heavy stuff. And it had to do with Pizza G. Y'all remember that? Pizza G. G-A-T. You know what? He was talking about Pizza G. He is the son of Michael Flynn. All right? And Michael Flynn and his son are very close. And Michael Flynn was going to begin to do some research and investigate all of this Pizza G stuff, of which it was said that President Obama had sent for some hot dogs from Chicago, $60,000 worth. Hot dogs in pedophilia language means little boys. Hot dogs in pedophile language means little boys. You can look it up. Google the pedophile language and Google hot dogs for little boys. This is one of the biggest reasons why they can't let Flynn go right now. And God help them if President Trump brings Michael Flynn back on his team. Man, do I want justice done. I want some people to go to jail. First of all, for disrupting the peace of this country. Because of your own sins. Because of your own proclivities. Because of your actions, you make the whole country pay for a false pandemic. With the riots and all of this stuff. They have not given America any rest. No, don't put them in gitmo. Put them to sleep. Put them to death. That's right. Yeah, I'm a pastor saying it. I'm a pastor saying it. You look at Romans chapter 13. Romans chapter 13. Romans chapter 13. All you loving Christians, y'all don't really study the Bible. Y'all them people that still believe that the verse in the Bible where Jesus said turn the other cheek means actually letting a person smite your other cheek. When it was actually talking about turning towards them with another force. You don't just let people smack you around. But anyway, yeah, that's what that was about. That's what that's all about. And that Judge Sullivan, how was he a part of it? He's friends with Eric Holder. He and Eric Holder worked on many cases when Eric Holder was the DOJ director under Obama. And they're telling him to hold fast. And he stretched this thing out another 4 or 5 months. And he kept stringing them along. If you're going to sentence somebody, go ahead and sentence them. But he kept stringing them along. I thought that was very strange. I thought it was very strange. They was trying to really push it over and push it over until November or close to November. Everything that's going on, y'all, is all political, and it's also about them covering up their crimes. And these are some very heavy crimes, people. These aren't lightweight crimes. This has nothing to do with just money transfers into their bank accounts from foreign adversaries. But this has to do with crimes against children, crimes against humanity, stuff that's very terrible. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all on the next video.